You're about to get a glimpse into my world. Welcome back to Get Connected. I'm your host, Conn Jackson. I want to salute the documentarian James Redford, who put the film together called The Big Picture. It's going to debut on HBO, and it's a story about his son, who suffers from dyslexia, as I do. But he brings it to life in such a big fashion. We were there at the premiere, caught up with Jamie and others. Check out the trailer, and then let's learn the story.
Grades were bad and self-esteem started to collapse. I remember faking being sick all the time.
The words just come out wrong.
I would look at the blackboard and it was just gobbledygook.
I couldn't do what other kids were doing.
1 in 5 kids are born with it. Most go through life never achieving their potential.
Well, my son Dylan is in the film, and in 3rd grade he was functionally illiterate. You know, he's a dyslexic, and in 3rd grade I had no idea what it meant and where things were going for him in his educational journey. And as it turns out, after a lot of work and research, you know, what we found as a family is that there's reason to be hopeful and there's reason to just have patience and work hard, because ultimately you'll get where you want to go in school. It's going to be harder though. And if we had just understood that simple point when he was in 3rd grade, it would have been nice. And so this film is my chance to give back to other people in that situation who are facing a diagnosis of dyslexia and wondering what it's about and where to go and who to turn to.
Oh my goodness, it means so much. Thank God I'm not alone. Oh my gosh, I thought I was alone this whole time. I thought I was sitting in my room crying like, Mom, you don't understand. Like those excruciating nights when I just could not do my homework. And it's just, I'm probably gonna cry because people at my school, they don't understand why I don't like to read. It's not that I'm stupid, it's just I don't understand like you do. So to see this film and to see people understand me, it means so much.
We've been blessed to work with HBO. I couldn't be happier because not only are they bringing the great bullhorn of what they do to cities all over America to talk about our film by events like tonight, where they're bringing partners strong in the dyslexia world and new people who don't understand about dyslexia. We want friends of dyslexics, employers of dyslexics, teachers of dyslexics to learn about dyslexia. And, you know, if I made this film and I showed it to 3 of my friends, you know, it wouldn't be very effective. HBO not only has the wide audience that we wanted, but they have such skilled people who have really taken our game up a notch and with us.
Working with them, and they are so exciting as children, and they're so bright that they have kept me young all my years, and I sort of say they are my fountain of youth.
I want teachers to know that they can teach children with dyslexia. I'm a teacher and I am dyslexic, and I am able to reach children that learn in many different ways.
I want everyone to know that it can be identified early and that we know what to do with it. And it's effective and it works and it saves so many wounds and scars, and it helps those kids soar and be wonderfully productive adults.
I think it was the kids, because they all had confidence and they all had learned how to deal with their learning disability. So there was that part of it, but the fact that they also had Charles Schwab and Sir Richard Branson, and you can look at them and look at the success and say, hey, look, if they made it, then we know that these kids are going to do well. And to see that young girl, Allison, who has she's now an attorney. You know, she went through law school, and to make it, I think it was nice that they showed the young kids the struggles. They had the confidence, though, and then to see people who are so accomplished, who I had no idea had dyslexia.
It wasn't until I got the diagnosis that I was really able to be like, I understand it now.
The imaging has made dyslexia visible.
You have to push yourself to do whatever it takes.
It's so important to just own it.
It is an island of a weakness surrounded by a sea of strengths.
It brings me incredible joy to see her not hide herself the way I hid myself.
Dyslexia teaches the ability to see the entire picture. Those are the kinds of things that are really important.